Welcome to the end of hashtag worldwide. Nope, that's not what it's called. Hashtag World Rosé Day week. Really? You made it up 5 minutes ago and you can't remember what it's called? Welcome back to Rewind with bschwitty, because laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Welcome to the end of hashtag World Rosé Week, celebrated every third week of April from now until the end of time. And what a finale we have for you, because I have this little beauty that's been blowing up on social media for me for the past week. This is 19 Crimes Cali Rosé. But more importantly, it's Snoop Dogg's Rosé. And you may have noticed that we used this earlier in the week to make our frosé, which was a great choice. I hope, because I'm recording it after this. Now, I may have been harsh on celebrity-owned wineries in the past, especially ones that are more just collabs, where the celebrity winemakers are actually just people, and a winemaker does it's like ghostwriting for an autobiography. Although I have had high praise for the stuff from Knocking Point, I have bagged really hard on Drew Barrymore in the past, and Diane Keaton's wine, because she says that her red should be served with ice. Let me just, if you're new to the whole wine thing, you don't put wine in ice. We did a whole episode on it on way back in season 1. And yeah, I'm not gonna look down on you if you put ice in your wine. It's if you want to get your wine cold and you haven't had the forethought to make it cold, and you haven't used the plethora of other ways to make it cold fast, be my guest. But I personally would only stop at maybe a rosé, definitely only a white, definitely not a red. Red doesn't need to be cold, doesn't need to be hot. Don't make it hot. Doesn't need to be freezing. In fact, if it is freezing, it's probably going to close off a lot of the aroma and anything that's enjoyable about the wine other than the alcohol. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about this wine that's been blowing up social media, and I think the one big difference about this is that, the Diane Keaton's wine, Drew Barrymore's wine, that's targeted at a specific subset of people. And Snoop Dogg's wines, he is trying to make it accessible for a whole range of people that don't even drink wine. Like, half the people that I've seen with this in their profile are either my age or younger, and aren't really into wine, but are using this as a stepping stone into getting into wine, which is what I love. That's what we're here for. That is why we do this. So let me just give you a background on 19 Crimes, which is the label that Snoop Dogg has partnered with. It's an Australian label. They say 19 Crimes is defiant by nature, bold in character, and always uncompromising. We are proud to partner with the entertainment icon Snoop Dogg, who embodies all these qualities and more through hard work and perseverance. Snoop Dogg is a culture creator, innovator, and leader in pop culture. And wow, is that true? He started as a 90s rapper. He had a phase where he was Snoop Lion, where he was a reggae guy. I believe one of his more recent albums, he came out as a born-again Christian and did an entire gospel album. He's partnered up with Martha Stewart many of times over the years, and he's had many products beyond just music. And I think that is brilliant entrepreneurship, for one, and two, this guy knows how to diversify and continually diversify. He's into wine now. How crazy is that? 19 Crimes, on the other hand, they are an Australian producer. 19 Crimes comes from, I believe, the 19 crimes that were set to send the original prisoners to Australia. You can find all this on their website. I'm not going to bore you with it. What I am going to do is pour this, smell it, taste it, review it, and see if we like it. Just opening this, it smells great. Honestly, it smells a little sweet, but I'm pretty sure it's just fruit notes coming off of it. before we get into the actual wine itself, cool frosted glass bottle. It's still see-through, but it's not like translucent. It has some opacity to it. The label is super cool. It's only 10.5% alcohol by volume. 2020 vintage. I didn't see that before. I mean, of course it would be. It's a rosé, but that's cool. It's vintage. So let's just take a quick look. Look at that color on the rosé. It is dark. One of the reasons why it made a great frosé wine. So right off the bat, when you open the bottle, you get like this hint, or not hint, you get blasted with strawberry. Again, it smells a little sweet. So it kind of smells like Zinfandel rosé. Yeah, on the nose, just bright red fruits. Definitely strawberry, maybe a hint of cherry, definitely some raspberry in there. Just a whole gamut of red fruits. Let's try it. All right, on the palate, it's off dry. It's not terribly sweet. There is just that little hint of residual sugar in there that you would find in a rosé aimed at a broader market. It kind of gives it a little candied strawberry, maybe even a little watermelon flavor to it. Once the fruit notes dissipate through the mid palate, it kind of turns into an alcohol bomb, which is weird because it's only 10.5%. Actually, I'm going to take back the candied strawberries and go candied cherry and watermelon. You know, it's like a standard rosé, maybe a little bit better. I'm not mad at it. It's not the worst thing I've had. Obviously, I've had better rosé, but for a rosé that's trying to bring people into drinking wine, and his first rosé under the Snoop Dogg 19 Crimes sublabel, it's nice. And as you saw on Monday, it makes a great frosé. That little extra bit of sweetness in there means that you don't have to add any additional sugar to your frosé. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like dry wine, this will be great for you. But also, if you're the kind of person that's getting a little too sick of drinking just sweet wine after sweet wine, this is going to be your gateway to nice dry reds. While it's not 100% dry, it is definitely not as sweet as probably what you're drinking if you're a sweet wine drinker. Overall, I'd give that a 3.5 out of 5. Scale 1 to 100, probably somewhere in the high 70s, low 80s. I don't do the 100-point scale because... But if you're looking for a nice summertime refreshing rosé with a little hint of fresh and candied fruits, that goes down oh so easy. Check out the 19 Crimes Cali Rosé from Snoop Dogg. And if you want me to review any of the other Snoop Dogg wines, let me know in the comments below. He has 2 reds that are out so far that I heard are actually quite good. So I'd be interested in trying them. I love the fact that this was the last bottle at my local Bevmo for me to pick up. So that means that these things are selling like hotcakes and people are actually buying it and most likely enjoying it. As for me, you can find me here on YouTube by going to rewindshow.com. Hit that subscribe button. While you're on the video, hit the like button, share it, comment, subscribe, interact with me. I would like to know your thoughts on this wine. Or if you're going to go try other Snoop Dogg wines. You can also find me over on Instagram, where this is up on IGTV. Our handle is @RewindShow. And find me on Twitter @bschwitty. That's it for #World Rosé Week. Thank you for participating. Please share your favorite rosé online by using #World Rosé Week. And you'll get a like from me for sure. Either way, this has been Rewind. My name is bschwitty, and I will catch you next time.